Home and school connections. Welcome to Home and School Connections in English Language Instruction. Today we are going to learn about how we can implement culture and logistic resources through asset-based approach. This approach validates different systems of comprehension that contributes more than just a structive outcome. It establishes relationships while creating connections, capabilities, and positive benefits, development of new information based off prior information. What are culture influences and why are they needed in the ELL learning and teaching? Culture influences are facts about students from other countries which gives them a description and an understanding about who they are and the influences that they respond to at birth, such as language, religion, customs, and beliefs, as well as the food that they eat. When a teacher neglects to incorporate cultural in the lesson plan of English language learners, it affects their academic achievement, language and literacy development, emotionally, socially, physically, and logistically in multiple ways. For example, one effect is that it could lead teachers to misinterpret a student's behavior, which leads to conflict. What is culture competence? The moral obligations of teachers knowing the background of the students of whom they teach. It applies to a certain grounding of social relationships of people in the community where families are given the opportunity to learn from them as they learn about different cultures from other families. What is social emotional needs of ELLs in teaching and learning? Social emotional needs are details that are intended to help students deal with issues they are experiencing by offering support to eliminate them or seek out help for those issues. Students are influenced to acknowledge social emotional needs up front because it helps to pinpoint issues that students could be dealing with by expressing how they are feeling, which contributes to their mental health. Inclusive schools and classroom environment. An inclusive environment contains a classroom of students where, regardless of the characteristics that they have, they still are granted equal access to any educational opportunities where all students are safe, valued, and respected. It is very important that students feel welcome when entering the classroom environment because it sets the tone for learning. Students should have the opportunity to learn what it means to see diversity and understand the language that it involves. Students should be taught that being able to talk in multiple languages is very educational and it can take them across the world. Inclusive teaching and learning includes providing students with a sense of belonging, promote active listening, focus on boosting and maintaining student motivation, offering an open and welcoming environment, encourage participations, are psychologically safe, and actively work to combat bias. Strategies for families and community engagement that supports assets of home language. Parents and schools must begin with understanding that partnership between the two is mandatory for the best interest of the child, which supports education as a whole. It helps to create an effective environment for students where in distinct levels of support improve success in academics, behavior, and social emotional wellness. It also is good for, well, other examples are reading out loud or playing audio version of texts, front load vocabulary and key concepts before reading, provide a similar text in the student's first language, go beyond the textbooks and include artwork, videos, guest speakers, and stories, and slow down your speech. What is the role of the family and community when influencing language learning? The role of the family is to make sure that the child is aware of where he or she roots lies, which gives them a deep understanding of who they are and where their mark lies in this world. Parents should always be there to make sure that they are getting everything that is needed in the school. The community makes makes it more likely that students will be able to engage themselves in the learning process, which has been noted as the best way to learn language. Thank you.